Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how I made these patties, guys. Okay, these delicious tasteful patties. I'm going to be showing you how I made these patties. This video is highly requested, guys. There's so many people that been asking me to make this video. But guys, before we get into the video, I just want to give a shout out to Jocelyn for wanting to see how I make patties. Also, guys, I would like to give shout out to Daniela for making the request or the suggestion for me. She wanted to see how I make patties. So guys, I'm very excited about making Jamaican patties. My version of how I would make my version of how I make the patties. So guys, let's get into the video, guys. So guys, for the patty, I'm gonna be making the pastry first, and here I'm gonna be sifting 2 cups all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon granulated sugar, the white sugar, 1 teaspoon baking powder, a teaspoon of curry powder, and the better pack curry. The better pack curry is my favorite curry, guys. I'm not sure which curry you like, but this is my favorite curry, the better pack curry. The curry gives the patty color and also flavor. And the turmeric, 1 teaspoon turmeric. The turmeric adds color to the pastry, the patty pastry. Okay guys, so I got everything there. So I'm gonna be like sifting everything, and also in the description area, guys, I will insert the recipe. You don't want to be working with lumps, guys, so it's best to sift your flour. It does a good job sifting the flour, but I think that is salt remaining, and I need the salt in my pastry. So guys, now I'm gonna be adding my butter, a stick and a half of butter. Cold butter, guys. Your butter must not be too soft, because you don't want to liquefy the dough. Okay, what we're working towards is getting a crumbly texture, somewhat like breadcrumbs. The butter with the flour should be looking like breadcrumbs. So guys, I'm just cutting up my stick and a half butter here, and it's when you're using your butter, guys, the butter needs to be unsalted butter, okay, not salted butter. I'm looking for a crumb-like texture, somewhat like breadcrumbs. And then I'm just gonna be kneading. After I get that breadcrumbs, that crumbly texture, I'm gonna be kneading the dough with this ice cold water. About 2 ounces of water should do, and the water needs to be ice cold, or some people use milk. So guys, I don't want to use my finger to work with this. I'm going to use the fork, as well as if you have a hook, a dough hook. I have a hand mixer that but I don't think I'm going to be taking that out now, maybe another time, but I'm just going to be using the fork. Some people use their fingers, guys. They use their fingers and, go into it. Maybe the finger is faster. I think I'll probably use my finger because the finger might be faster than the fork. Okay, I'll use my finger. So yeah, you're just gonna work the flour in with the butter. So there it is, guys. You need to get breadcrumbs like texture. Okay, you don't want your butter to melt. And then I'm just gonna be kneading this with the ice cold water. 2 ounces of water should do, but we're gonna knead it to get it smooth like Play-Doh. Okay, guys. So and as I said, guys, it's best to put a little amount of water first and then add water gradually than to be pouring too much water and then and then it spoils your dough. So guys, I poured all the water that was in this, about 2 ounces of water, and I don't want to put any more because this should be good. You want to get your dough feeling like Play-Doh, okay? You don't want it too wet or too dry. So this feels moist enough, and I have flour here on hand, which is good. So I'm just needing finished with this. I'm going to be wrapping it in plastic wrap and then put it in the refrigerator for 40 minutes, and then I'm going to be preparing the filling, which is the minced beef. See, guys, my dough feels cool with the ice cold water, and it feels moist enough for me to know that I don't need any more water, or else I'm going to spoil the dough. And 2 ounces of water did do the job. That was in that got the glass. So guys, I did put a little bit more turmeric, about half a teaspoon more, because I didn't like the way the dough, the pastry looked too white. It didn't look yellow, even though at that time there was no water added onto it. But I did put like a bit more. But in the description below, I'll put the recipe, okay guys, for this, the patty. So there it is, guys. My dough is looking like Play-Doh. There it is, guys. See the dough? And the turmeric and the and the curry powder gave the dough its color. So now, guys, I'm gonna be dicing up the scotch bonnet pepper here without the seed, depending on how spicy you want it, right, guys? Then I'm gonna remove the seed. And also I have the scallion here, about 3 stalks of scallion, half a onion, and here's my minced beef. The minced beef I'm using is the extra lean ground beef, guys. So and I don't want my minced beef to be too oily, so a tablespoon is good enough. I have my scallion here, the 3 stalks of scallion, onion, thyme, pepper, and some garlic. You could use garlic or garlic powder, guys. So guys, now the pot is heated, and I'm gonna put the onion in. Actually, you could put everything, guys, and just get this to saute a bit. So guys, then you saute your onion a bit for like a minute or so, and then I'm using the extra lean ground beef. Put my ground beef in at this point. Put in black pepper. And the soy sauce is salt, so I'm not even gonna use this to the point. I'm just gonna do one dash and that's it, because I probably don't even need to use the salt, but a dash of salt because the soy sauce is salty and this is also salty, the all-purpose seasoning. And you want to make sure, guys, your minced beef is very funny when cooking it. You're cooking it and then in between there's the meat still looking pink. So you want to make sure you cook everything through. And the browning, guys, this is what we need to be careful of, the browning. So I'm just going to be putting like just a little drop because this thing is very strong. You could use ketchup, or I like to use the dinosaur. I'm gonna lower the flames to 5. I had it turned up because the pot wasn't hot enough at first. Yeah, so I'm just mashing out these pieces to make sure there's no pink left in this meat. I'm not gonna add salt. I rather add the soy sauce if it needs more salt. I rather put the soy sauce. So guys, after that dash of salt, I did not add anything more, guys. Any more salt. I added what I added to give it the salty, bring up the flavor, was the gluten, the soy sauce, a little more black pepper, the all-purpose seasoning, and the Diana sauce. Like, I don't need to. And I lowered my flame. If you find it's frying too fast and getting dry too fast. And guys, I'm gonna be adding some breadcrumbs here because what the breadcrumbs do is absorb the moisture. Because you don't want, when you're putting your filling in on the pastry, then it's all wet. It gets all wet, so it absorbs the breadcrumbs absorb the moisture on from the minced beef. Just gonna sprinkle a little breadcrumbs here because this meat doesn't have a lot of moisture, so I won't put a lot of breadcrumbs in this. So you would just add a little breadcrumbs and it absorbs the moisture from the meat. Because I didn't put a lot of oil, guys. If I had put a lot of oil, it would be so oily and runny, and I don't like to cook minced beef with too much oil. Yeah, that should be good enough. So you would season your meat to taste, guys, to your liking. And then just a little drop, guys, because this browning, you saw how it got away on my jerk pork. And guys, making this video, I'm very excited about making it. But I am making it on Independence Day. I said it's Independence Day, Jamaica's 58th anniversary. I'm gonna make the patty today. Okay, so this video you will see on the Tuesday following today. I'm making it. Today is Thursday, so you'll see Tuesday coming. So guys, I'm just gonna be adding a little bit of water here and allow my minced beef to cook for like 10 minutes. Okay, because I like when my meat is well cooked, guys. Because I sauteed it for like 10 minutes, so give it 10 more minutes of cooking. And then I'll turn it off. I'm gonna work on the dough. The dough has been in the fridge for over 40 minutes now, so I'm gonna take it out and roll it out.